I just wanted to make sure that I gave a shout out to all of the people in the channels that were highlighted in my 100 subscriber giveaway video. There are so many wonderful channels that have popped up in the budgeting community, and I would like for you all to check them out. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel, The Almost Organized Owl, where we are on a mission to get organized in our finances through cash stuffing, budgeting, and savings challenges. If that's something that interests you, please stick around. We're going to be cash stuffing some of our saving challenges today. Typically, I would have had the December 1st paycheck cash stuffing done already, but there were so many things that happened at the end of November after Thanksgiving and after the December, our first December paycheck, that, this is pretty much what's left of it. As Jerry from One Frugal Introvert would say, or sing rather, that this is definitely a struggle stuffing. And I am not going to sing like Jerry. She has a beautiful voice and I do not. But this is definitely a struggle stuffing. And what she says is that a struggle stuffing is stuffing anything that is less than $100. And so today we will be stuffing 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $25 into our savings challenges. This last few weeks have just been, full of budget busters. We had some car troubles right after Thanksgiving. I was on my way to take the children to school, and the car, I was driving, and all of a sudden the car just stopped. As I was in the middle of driving, it just decided it didn't want to go anymore. And everything was on, the lights were on, and we were literally in the road, and I pressed the accelerator and the car wouldn't move. I turned the car off, gave it a few minutes, prayed, and turned the car back on, and we were able to get the children to their school. And I immediately went over to the car dealer after that. Don't come at me. I am definitely a take the car to the car dealership type of person. We don't have our local handyman mechanic. We don't have one of those. So I'm definitely took the car over to the dealership. And lo and behold, there were some electrical issues, along with the fact that we needed a brand new battery. So those funds came to about, that expense came to about $435 roughly. And I said, it was right after Thanksgiving, so those funds were gone, and we had done a little bit of shopping. My husband got something for the children, and so the money, $435, was definitely not sitting in our checking account to cover this expense. However, we had been putting some money into our car maintenance sinking fund, and we were able to pull from there. And I had to just pull from some of the other envelopes in order to piecemeal this cash together. We are a one-car family, so my husband was already at work, and it was on me to, work it out. And so we were able to pull from a bunch of different envelopes. And so I'm so grateful that we were able to do that, because otherwise, the next thought is to just put it on the credit card. But we are not adding any more debt to that credit card. And at this point, we cannot, because the card is closed. And so we were able to get the $435 through pulling from some of our other envelopes, in addition to the car maintenance envelope, and that whole thing was taken care of. So that was a blessing that we were able to do that. But that just got me to thinking once again, as many of the other budgeters in the community have gone through pop-up things that have happened, furnaces, water heaters. You know, another budgeter, Katie, had a battery issue also. And Stacy had tire troubles. You know, just all across the budgeting community during this time, we're just being hit by mayhem, right? Things that just pop up. And that leads me to the whole, you know, budgeting in savings for pop-ups. I know that a lot of times when people are in debt, it is said to just throw every extra penny over to your debt to try to get rid of your debt as quickly as you possibly can. And while I am all for that, there has to be a level of saving also, because at the end of the day, things do pop up. I mean, and you just can't, there's nothing you can do about it. And if those funds weren't there, then the next go-to would have been the credit card. So I am definitely in 2023 working on ramping up our pop-up fund, and as well as, you know, paying off debt. But it's important to have those funds in addition to the emergency fund, because the emergency fund, our emergency fund, is in a credit union and a savings account. And while it is accessible, it is not immediately accessible. And so we need something that is immediately accessible. This pop-up fund would serve that purpose for us. And I think a $500 pop-up fund would be good. And so instead of using this challenge to pay off debt, I'm going to use this to fund our pop-up fund. And that is what I'm going to be working on for the remainder of this year and into 2023. Okay, so that is a little bit of update with that. And let's get into it. And then the car maintenance envelope is done. Christmas, we still have some funds in Christmas because we have not purchased all of our children's gifts yet. We are working on that. And then here is the envelope for this particular savings challenge. And I think for today, we're going to go ahead and put in, I want to say, let's go ahead and do the $20 that's here for this savings challenge. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and color this owl here. My coloring is not as neat or as pretty as Madeline from Madeline Budgets. You have to check out her YouTube channel. She does some beautiful coloring for her savings challenges. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put in $20 for that. Mayhem hitting everybody at the same time. Let's count this up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. 65 so far. Okay. And then next up is our 80s savings challenge. And this is from Stacy over at Coffee and Budget. I printed on both sides. There's an 80s side and a 90s side. And for today, we are going to, let's see, we're going to hit up this a Rubik's Cube. Yes. I remember having it in a Rubik's Cube. Actually, our children still have in a Rubik's Cube. They enjoy it. It's a fun little toy. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to put in our 80s savings challenge. Let's add it all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9 here. All right. And that is it for the savings challenge. And then we have $1 that is remaining. And for this $1, I don't know, where should we put this dollar? Let's throw it in Christmas. All right. And let's count Christmas and see how much we have. Oops. So that is 20, 40, 60, 70, 81. So that's $81 that we have for Christmas. And we'll probably be pulling this out fairly soon. I mean, let me know in the comment section if you are a plan ahead Christmas gifts purchaser or if you are a last minute shopper. I think our family is in the last minute shopping category, considering the fact that we have yet to utilize the funds in this envelope, and it is already the second week of December, so we don't have that much time left. But before we go, I have a piece of happy mail that I was sent. It is a Christmas card. Let's pull it out. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let's close this up. And needed just a quick note to say Merry Christmas and big wishes for 2023. Excited to be on this journey with you. Here's a little gift to keep the savings going. From Autumn at Budgeting After 40. And here is her, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, her syrup savings challenge. And each one is $5, totaling $250. And it says every drop counts. And if you all don't know, that Autumn is has a YouTube channel, Budgeting After 40. And she, I believe, sells syrup along with honey. And go check her channel out. Alrighty. All right, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I thank you all so very much for stopping by. And thank you to everyone who's already subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, bye.